Welcome everyone, my name is Kylo. At today's Inscryption Kaycee's mod, we had a suggestion to do an Oops All Mealworms run. Since mealworms are 2-bone 0-2s, so at least we can play cards, I'm going to be able to keep my starting deck, and I chose the ant deck, and then if we trade any pelts in, we get to keep that card as is, but everything else will be a mealworm. Actually, I would really love to have a great insect totem. Okay, let's see. Get our queen out. Mealworm for flying ant. And that'll do. Insect head, good start. Spike. Flying ant there. Well, at least we're going to take that adder down with us. That's always good. Gives us time to rebuild our ant army here. And with the mealworms being 2 bones, we can get them out pretty quickly. There. Take the pelt. Bloodlust. Actually, Spike would probably be better. I see. Well, this is why we have the hook, I imagine. Or the extra candle, but the smoke actually may serve us better than the hook would. Alright, so far so good. Because now I can play a mealworm, give that extra health to my flying ant. There's Ant Queen. Alright. Just need a squirrel. And a cheap little worker ant, which would be great. Now we can buy, or we get plenty of teeth, so we can actually buy like a gold pelt or something fun. Ooh, bones or bleach? Let's go bleach. Wise clock. Oh, no, hold on. Skunk needs to go. We are under no obligation to keep the skunk. Alright. Let's try this. Let's see. Put flying ant here. One there. Well, you know what though, if we use bleach, we'll just lose our flying ant. That's another mealworm. Now if we had a bug totem with leader, now that would be useful to us. Alright. Alright, that's 4 damage. That takes us into phase 2. And then what we can do is we can rotate. Drop our ant, get more teeth. Power. Okay. Either way, we are okay. Darn. Actually, would have been nice to have a mealworm with some attack power. Let's see here. We have... How am I going to do this? Pop those. Well, that doesn't help us much at all. Play the mealworm, at least we get rid of the porcupine too. The sparrow we can't do anything about, so that is a problem. No, you're not stinky, you're spiky. Oh boy. Alright, we can make this work. Lucky for us, Coyote has such low health. You concede. Okay. Okay, we actually have to keep this card. So what do we want? If we could offer Black Goat to the Bone Lord, wouldn't be a terrible idea. Another flying ant would certainly help us. Cat is also good. Grab the cat. Burrowing, but we are going to stick with Spike. So we put Ant Queen here. Grant there. Yeah, that'll work. Still have that wolf to deal with, but at least Direwolf is blocked for the full turn. Yeah, we'll breach. We put Mealworm there, and Mealworm there. Oh, another Direwolf pup. Fun. At least we can do something about this one. Ant Queen. Oh no, flying. Oh boy. And now we have squirrels. There we go. Pop a tooth. Hope for the best. Oh, you concede. Thank you. What do we have for teeth? 14. Get a gold pelt and a wolf pelt. Right. Cat. And a flying ant. It's probably a good thing we won that last fight because I don't think we're gonna win this one. Well, who knows? Maybe? Doubtful. If Leshy keeps playing cards in bad spots like that, we have a chance. We really need Ant Queen. If we don't get Ant Queen, we're in trouble. Nope. Now we need insect with hoarder totem. That's what we need. No, my ant. Taking Coyote with us, at least. Warren. I don't know, Spike's been treating us pretty good, though. Alright, we use our mealworms. That'll help a little bit. Alright, plant pelt. You know what, if we put that mealworm there, because we need Ant Queen, that's what we really need. Wolverine does 1 damage, that's better than the 2 from the Coyote. This is 1-to-1, we're stable. That wolf's a problem though. But perhaps we will survive long enough. Let's see here. How about this? Need to break the pack mule. Now the question is, put you here, you there. Ooh, corpse maggots and hand tentacle. Nice. Okay, there's hope. Now there's less hope, but there's kinda still hope. Let's see. What if I do this? Alright. 3 to 3. No, this isn't gonna work. Now it's 3 to 2. This may work. Oh, nope, I had it, and then I threw it away. That's okay. Next turn. I was so preoccupied about getting rid of the wolf, I forgot that I had enough damage with the hand tentacle. Yeah, there's no way we can win blood. Magnifying glass, wise clock, black goat. Alright, we're just going to play flying ant. Get the Ant Queen. Candle's more important than items. We can always replenish items. Alright, hooray for cards we can keep. Let's see. Flying Ant. Ooh. Black Goat. And Amalgam. And no Black Goat. This is much better situation for us. Alright. So let's... Flying Ant can't survive Moose Puck anyway. But he can fly over one. You know what? I don't know how we can overcome a moose buck with mealworms. We can try. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, who knows? Maybe the stinky one. No. Not even that one. Now let's say we rotate. Going there. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I was... Okay. That worked out pretty well. Oh, well, here, we'll just do this. I think Lushy's down to last card or two. And so are we. Alright, power. Alright. I'm not gonna burn this one. I wanted to have a point. Turkey vulture, that does nothing for me. At least do this, I suppose. Well, it's a good thing we won that other fight, though, because that means we're going to lose this one. Unless... let's see here. Maybe? There's not great. Unless... There we go. But that alpha. Oh, that's why we put the extra health on it. That flying ant. I'd rather fuse the mealworms, actually. Unkillable. Yes, we need unkillable. Now don't get me wrong, I miss having Spike on these already, but we need to survive. So for that, we need line it here. Mealworm there, smoke here. Mealworm. That'd be good. Mealworm. That'll take a while. There we go. Get the board nice and clean. Get plenty of bones for us to bring these cards back. Especially when we have Mealworm here. That'll work. Got the best totem for us at the best possible time. we're gonna have 5 belts too, so everything's looking good so far. Well, let's just get rid of all of you. Get Direwolf because... Alright, where are you? You, my little friend. The hero we need. Because that point of damage goes to everyone we've got. Well, to them. So now instead of being 4 4s, they're all 5 5s. I mean, 5 power. You know what I mean. Bleach. Wise Clock. Scissors. And here we are. We've got our 4 ants and 8 mealworms. So, quite a lot of mealworms for our ants to dine on. Alright. One in here. That's okay. There you go, that's a little bit better. Yeah, we need that extra health we can get, so... Line ant here. Line ant there. Snip you. Squirrel here. Yeah, that'll do. And we shall deal 4 damage. Reginald and David. Actually, it was just recently someone on Reddit pointed out that this Reginald may be a reference to the Reginald from the Hex, which would actually make sense that Danny would throw little Easter egg references into the death cards. I don't have confirmation on that, but that is a good enough theory for me. And we are going to rotate. Oh no, our flying ants. And we get to keep this mantis guy too, which is great. Alright. Flying ant here. Flying ant there. Sadly, these are our only flyers, but that's okay. They're unkillable. So that means we don't have to worry. There's our amalgam. There. Mantis God because we can. Ooh, there we go. Oops, all mealworms run completed. Definitely challenging, that is for sure. We definitely needed that boon of the Bone Lord. That really helped a lot, and I just kind of got the right the totems definitely helped. So the boon and the totem helped a great deal. Again, this is a suggested run by Cyberfang, so thank you for suggestion. If any of you have ideas for runs you'd like to see or want to let me know what types of runs you want to see more of, feel free to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe to keep supporting the channel, and I'll catch you later in the next episode.